Hi guys! When you want to apply for a road use permit in Japan, you will have to fill out an application form. And today I'm going to go through such an application form with you step by step and explain how to fill it out correctly. So here you have the application form for a road use permit. The one you see in front of you, I've downloaded from the Metropolitan Police Department in Tokyo. Wherever you go in Japan, these permits kind of do look similar and you have to fill in the exact same kind of information. However, they do have different forms depending on where you are. So, make sure you have the right form before you go to the police station. Let's zoom in a little bit and we'll have a look at what it is exactly you have to fill out. So up here is kind of the basic information, the date of application, and then over here you have the name of the police station. And on this side, some information on the applicant. So usually you apply for a permit for the production company. If you don't have a company, you can use your own name as well. Production company, and then the address of that company, and then representative's name. That should be the name of the person who brings the application documents to the police station. Over here on this side, you put the name stamp of the applicant. Now, if let's say you have a production company and you have a producer and you put the name stamp of the producer, and a PA goes and hands in those documents, in case the police asks them to make any correction anywhere in the documents, not just this form, but also the pitch deck or the map. For every correction you make, you have to put the name stamp to basically make them official. However, if you don't have the name stamp that is put right here, they might not want to acknowledge your own personal stamp. So I just put the name of the person that's going to go to the police station to hand in the documents, and just have them put their name and their stamp here. So whenever they have to make any changes, they can do it without any problems. Next step, they ask, why are you applying for a permit? Film, shoot. Next, we have the address of the location. Address of location. Now, it's very helpful to know that you can apply for more than one location, meaning if you have several spots on the street where you want to film and all those spots fall within the jurisdiction of the same police station and you want to shoot in the same 1 week window, you can actually put all of those locations together in one application and you will get one permit for all of them together. That means you only have to pay once, so that's good to know. Next, we put the period for which we want the permit to be valid. What I like to do, let's say you start at the Monday morning, April 6th, at let's say 7 a.m., and you think your shoot is going to take 2 hours. What you can do is actually apply for a permit for up to 1 week. So up to April the 12th. And then let's say, since it is a day shoot, maybe up to 4 in the afternoon, right? So what that does is it gives you a window of 1 week from Monday morning to Sunday in the afternoon to shoot within that time frame whenever you like. Now, obviously, if you shoot it on a Monday morning as you planned, everything's going to be fine. But if you have bad weather or something else comes up, you can push the shoot and the permit will still be valid. So that's always good to know. And I like to kind of put here, let's say 2 hours within this period. Because then you can just, tell the police person at the police station about, what exactly it is you're trying to do here. And they will understand that you're not going to use that road from 6 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon every day for a week. Next point, this part is about your setup. And it's really simple. You don't have to go into much detail. You say, camera, I got 1. Tripod, I got 1. Dolly, I got 1. Maybe you go a little bit into detail and you go 5 meters. And then you're done, basically. You can also write down like lighting equipment, generators, anything that might not easily be movable, and fill that in right here. Now, depending on the police station, you might not be able to get away with all the things you want to use for your shoot. For example, I know some places where you will not be able to use a dolly. You will not be able to get a permit for light stands. I've even found one time that they didn't want us to use a tripod for the camera. It all depends on the police station and usually on what kind of experience they've had in the past with people shooting there. I try to tell people, tell the truth in these application forms. If you know you are not allowed to use something, try to find a better location that actually caters to your needs and where you don't have to lie on application forms. The whole purpose of having a permit is to get permission. Then down here, you just write down the other documents that you will hand in together with this application form. So that's usually the pitch deck in double and a map in double. And then you're done here. And then at the very end here, you have to fill in the information about the person who will be in charge on the day of shooting. So usually that would be a production manager. You have an address field here. It's totally fine to fill in the production company's address. You can fill in a person's address as well if they're okay with it, but usually, production company is fine. So you have the address here, and then you have the name, usually of the production manager, and then you have that person's telephone number. That's usually a cell phone number, so they can be reached while they're at the location if anything goes wrong. Okay, let's have a look. And that's it. That's what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you know anyone who might be interested in that topic as well, feel free to share the video. Bye!